Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be creating a creepy and gory slit throat tutorial. So if you like what you see, go ahead and keep watching. So to start out, I'm just going to take some Elmer's glue and glue down my eyebrows again. I wish I would have took a little more time on this because they weren't as glued down as I was really hoping. So make sure that you get them all the way down if you're going to recreate this look. Then I'm just going in and I'm trying to cover up that tail portion of my eyebrow with some foundation and just kind of blend that into the rest of my skin. And what this will do will allow us to create our own eyebrow, whatever shape and style we want to do. And now I'm just going to go ahead and start shaping my eyebrow. I'm going to be bringing the tail end all the way out to my temple, where it almost reaches my hairline. Once I have both of my eyebrows drawn on, I'm going to go ahead and shape them out and make sure that they look as even as possible. And now I'm just going to go ahead and continue to try to give the illusion that my actual tail of my eyebrow isn't there. I'm really trying to cover up those hairs and make sure that you can't see them. This step might not be necessary if you just glue them down properly in the first place, which I didn't really do. Now that we have some creepy eyebrows drawn on, I'm just going to go ahead and start blacking out my eye. Just with some black eyeshadow. I'm going to go over the entire lid portion and then directly under my eye as well. After I have my black laid down, I'm just going to go in with a few different shades of red and I'm going to go right around the black portion of my eye. What this does is it gives like a halo effect and it makes it seem as if we laid down the red prior to the black. And I just think it looks really cool, and I also like doing it this way rather than using so much product by wasting all the red just to cover it with black. Now I'm going to go in and I'm just going to try to creep up my eyebrows a little bit more, and I'm going to make them on an angle so that the top portion sits closer together and then angles downward and out towards my eye. I don't know what made me think to do this. I just felt like it would give it a creepier look. So add whatever you think would look creepy. Now I'm going to go in with my liquid latex. I think I got this just from the Big Pumpkin Halloween store. And I'm just going to lay it right across my throat in the area that I want my slit to be in. And what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to be putting the latex down, letting it dry just a little bit so it gets nice and tacky, and then I'm going to be laying a piece of toilet paper over that, letting it dry, letting it get tacky, laying the liquid latex down, and repeating the process over and over. In the beginning, I was taking my time and being very patient, and I was pulling the toilet paper in half and making it thin, then cutting it in half and laying it down. I did get lazy and impatient, and then I started rushing and doing just the full thick piece of toilet paper. Ultimately, this really screwed me over because then my edges weren't laid down as properly. As you can see in the intro and the outro, that the edges don't blend into my skin as well as they should. So to avoid that, you really want to make sure that your edges are glued down with the latex and that they blend with your skin as evenly as possible. Now I'm just going to go in with some gel eyeliner and darken up my eye by placing it right on the waterline. And then once the liquid latex and tissue is dry on your neck, you're going to go ahead and blend it out with the skin tone foundation that you are using, and just make it look as if it's just your neck and that we didn't lay any other products down there, which will make it look realistic. Once you get it blended out as good as you can, you're just going to go in with the small scissors if possible and make a little hole incision in the corner. And then from this small hole, we will eventually go across the entire neck and make the slit. What I'm doing is, after I got the first initial incision, is I'm just shimmying my scissors right between the appliance and my neck skin, so that when I'm cutting, I'm not going to cut into my actual neck and actually cut my throat. P.S. I hate how wrinkly this appliance turned out. It honestly looks like I have an old woman's neck. But as I said earlier, if you just take your time by laying everything down in layers, it really shouldn't come out this wrinkly, I guess you could say. But now I'm just going to continue to make the gash incision along my throat, just in small cuts, making sure that the appliance is lifted before you go ahead and cut. Then I'm just going to take my fingers and kind of open the slit a little bit. And once the slit is open, I'm just going to pack the inside with some black eyeshadow. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my FX blood and just start pouring that inside the gash until it starts oozing out almost. I am taking a little brush and helping the oozing process as you will, and kind of directing where I want the drips to fall. And once my neck gash is all bloody and gory, I'm just going to take some Sephora liquid matte black lipstick, and I am just going to apply this. I only chose black just to kind of go with my eyes. There's really no rhyme or reason behind choosing the color black, but to ultimately represent death and creepiness, I guess. Now I really noticed that the neck piece wasn't blended as well as it should have been, or I wanted it to be. So now I'm just trying to fix this and go in with some more foundation just to try to blend it out and even it up a little bit. And then I'm just going in with some last and final touches of the blood. I just figured if you have a gashed neck, there's going to be a pretty good amount of blood coming from it. P.S. If you're using this same FX blood, it is extremely sticky and gooey, and if you touch it with your fingers, like, it will start getting everywhere. Like, I put my hair down and my hair got in it, and then the next thing I knew, it was all over my shoulders. So I realized that I just wanted to add some more detail, and I decided to have some blood dripping from my mouth as well, just to make it seem as if my neck was gashed. I'd be gurgling blood as well. So I'm really just trying to give it a realistic effect while also keeping it simple and creepy, so that it's ultimately an easy Halloween tutorial for you guys to remake. The last and final step is just to be throwing in some dead contacts, which overall makes the eye look completely white. And that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I had a lot of fun making it. I should have took a little more time with the neck appliance. But if you do like what you see, go ahead and like it right down below. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me any comments or suggestions. Thanks, guys.